Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. You are watching a general love reading for the sign of Scorpio for April 2021. So, Scorpio, I hope you all are doing well. I want to remind my viewers that this is a general love reading, and of course, that means it can apply to any kind of situation or circumstance that you might be dealing with, surrounding home, family, work, social circles. Basically, if you can think of it, it might apply in this reading. It can also apply to any type of relationship, romantic or otherwise. It's also important to maintain some flexibility with the energies, so you can interchange the roles within the reading. You may be represented by any of the characters that shows up in the cards, regardless of gender. You may feel like this is a personal reading just for you. You might feel like you're cross-watching for somebody else instead. Parts of the reading may resonate for you, other parts may not. So take what does, leave behind the rest. I hope that you enjoy the reading. I hope that it resonates. But most importantly, Scorpio, I hope you get something beneficial out of watching it. I hope you feel like it was worth your while. So we'll get started here shortly. I want to say a big welcome to anyone who's brand new to my channel. I really appreciate you checking out my readings, and I hope that you end up liking what you see and sticking around for more. Returning viewers, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it tremendously. By the way, if you are new, there is more specific information in the description box below. And with that said, I'm going to give this first deck one more good shuffle, Scorpio, and then we're going to see what's in the cards for Scorpio for April 2021. Here we go. We're going to start off with the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords, Judgment, the Queen of Cups, Temperance, and then we have a Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, Scorpio. We have two queens and a king on the table. There's at least two separate energies represented here. There might be three. So the King of Pentacles, let's talk about him first. The King of Pentacles is typically one of those very loyal individuals, somebody who is a provider, hard worker, reliable, dependable. This can be a father figure, owner of a business, someone who's very responsible, gets the job done, like I said, hardworking, someone who would give you the shirt off his back if you needed it. We have a Queen of Cups on the table. The Queen of Cups is somebody who's very emotionally available, willing to put forth significant emotional energy within those types of connections. She can be a very passionate, intimate partner. The Queen of Cups is typically somebody who's very intuitive, very giving, very caring, very aware of other people's feelings, empathetic. And then the Queen of Wands, and this is why I feel like this could be a third person. The Queen of Wands in reverse in particular is a very opposite to the Queen of Cups, or the King of Pentacles for that matter. The Queen of Wands in reverse can be somebody who's overly demanding, somebody who is jealous or envious or pushy, or somebody who needs to have their way, somebody who's unwilling to listen to other perspectives or other people's opinions. So we're going to go ahead and with some basic understanding now of those cards, let's go ahead and get a second round out and see what else we get for Scorpio. We have the High Priestess in reverse. The Two of Swords. Knight of Swords. The Chariot. Ten of Swords in reverse. Temperance again, clarifying the Queen of Cups. The Lovers in reverse. And then Death, clarifying the Queen of Wands in reverse. So, what do we have going on here, Scorpio? First of all, I do believe there are three separate people represented on this table. So I want to remind you, male or female, you can embody any of these energies. Just keep that in mind. If you end up resonating with this reading, you'll know who you are and you'll know who the other people are in the situation. This Queen of Cups is in the process of, or has to make a decision, a very, very significant decision. I feel like she's been put in this position before, where she's had to make a very significant and important decision, one that will probably impact her and others. It might even be a decision or a choice or something that this Queen of Wands did in order to correct something that occurred or something this Queen of Wands affected. I get the feeling like this Queen of Cups is having to correct a situation or balance out a situation, something that went wrong with regard to this Queen of Wands, or something this Queen of Wands did, or a decision that she made that was a faulty decision, or one that caused a problem, or a wrong decision, poor choice, with their sense of needing to correct a situation. And she might be doing that, at least partially, through her compassion, her empathy, her understanding, her level of emotional availability, her ability to care for and love those around her, even those that might be causing her some grief or causing problems for others, or people who are not very agreeable. The Queen of Cups has a way of kind of looking past that. Let's get some more cards on the table, Scorpio. I'm not too clear on the message just yet, so let's see what else we get with this third set. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords again, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Cups again, clarifying Judgment, the Tower in reverse, Eight of Cups. Sorry, these cards are hard to see, especially when the sun's shining in the window. But I love these cards. I love the images, but I've been using them for so long, and they're also just the perfect size for the type of spreads that I use, because I need different sizes, and these are kind of medium. You can't find this size tarot deck anywhere, so I love these cards. And the Moon. So here's what I have so far. This Queen of Wands feels like she's trying to influence a connection or relationship, or a situation surrounding a connection or relationship. And it could be a connection between all these three people. This could be a family dynamic, group of family members, could be friends, colleagues, or co-workers. The relationships between them don't necessarily matter in this particular reading, at least not yet. But I feel like this Queen of Wands, for maybe reasons unknown, may have been trying to influence a situation surrounding this group dynamic, or the connection between this Queen of Cups and this King of Pentacles. There's this energy of being blocked, or being maybe kept from knowing something. Lack of communication or progress or movement forward. There's some obstacles or something in the way surrounding this King of Pentacles. So it might be that this person is being kept from knowing something, is not being communicated to, or provided information. And then we've got this energy of this Queen of Cups, where it almost feels like the responsibility rests in her lap to make some kind of decision to fix a situation. And again, I feel like she's been here before. I think it could be her very nature, the Queen of Cups nature, her characteristics, the type of person that she is. It could be the type of person that she is the reason behind why there is some responsibility resting in her lap. And it has something to do, again, with making a decision, or course correcting something that went wrong. And I do believe that this Queen of Wands is responsible for that. And again, I'm not sure the motives behind what this Queen of Wands is up to, or what she's doing. I know that that message right now probably sounds very vague. It sounds vague to me. I'm just trying to make sense of kind of the general message, because right now I don't have any specific details. Just a kind of general scenario at where each person in this reading stands within this situation. There is an indication, like, the more you know, the heavier the responsibility, or the heavier the burden. So if you know more information, then you are also expected to carry some kind of burden. I'm going to give this fourth deck one more good shuffle, Scorpio, and we'll see what else we get. I'm intrigued, but I'm also confused, I'll admit. It's looking like an interesting story. We'll see what else we get. So we have the Sun. And then we have the Seven of Cups. So there's some indication in this top set of cards with this King of Pentacles that this person has been blocked from something, or kept from knowing something, or kept from discovering something, or has been hasn't been included in a situation for it feels like purposeful. And there might be an attempt or effort, possibly by this Queen of Cups, to change that situation. To make this to help this king become more aware of what's going on. To provide some answers. Some clarity. I think that there's an effort here being made to do that for this King of Pentacles, because I feel like he's been left out of knowing something, or been left out of understanding what's going on, something like that. We have the Knight of Wands, Six of Swords again, Three of Cups, the Devil in reverse, clarifying the Temperance, and this Queen of Cups. Temperance again in reverse this time. And then we have the Ace of Cups in reverse with this Queen of Wands. So again, I'm not getting specific details just yet, but this Queen of Wands is definitely responsible for influencing a relationship or trying to influence a relationship. Motives unknown right now. Three of Cups out here. This could be a third-party situation. It doesn't feel like, intimate connection, and then, someone cheating on another party, that kind of thing. It doesn't feel that way. So for third party, it could be someone who is just offering unsolicited advice, or sticking their nose in somebody else's business, or trying to influence a relationship when it's not, it's not their place. Third party can run a wide range of possibilities. It's not just about infidelity, just so you're aware. But I do feel like this third party energy is coming off this Queen of Wands. So there was something here, some kind of decision she made, or choice that she made, that influenced a relationship or a connection, or multiple connections, in a negative way. Either it's not clear of her motives, or it could be that other people aren't aware of what she's done, or what she did, or what decision she made. But it was for the purpose of influencing a connection or relationship, or multiple connections. This Queen of Cups is the type of person, given a situation or circumstance, would be able to look past a mistake or a hurtful action by somebody else, and maybe not necessarily make an excuse for somebody, but they would be, this type of individual, this Queen of Cups, would be able to look past that and say, okay, if you can at least acknowledge that it was a mistake, or that you're responsible for this problem, or whatever the case may be. She's a very forgiving individual. But there is some indication in the cards that this person is expected to behave in that manner, or that this is something that she's typically done. So she might be in a position where she's kind of looked at, okay, we know that this is going on, can you fix this now? I feel like she knows too. The Queen of Cups, like I said, is a very intuitive individual, so she doesn't necessarily have to have a face-to-face conversation with somebody to know what's going on. She's the type of person who can read between the lines, the type of person who can pick up subtle nuances in conversation, or gestures or facial expressions, where someone might be saying something and she's like, well, I know what you're really saying. That type of individual. I get the feeling this Queen of Cups is in the know. She kind of has she's got this figured out. Let's get some more cards on the table, see what else we get for Scorpio. You have the King of Cups in reverse. Four of Swords. Ten of Swords, again, this time in the upright position. Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Six of Cups. The High Priestess again in reverse. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay, there might be some kind of working relationship between these people. This could be a workplace situation. I feel like these people at least collaborate together. They might be building something or creating something together. This Queen of Cups has a very close connection to one or both of these people. Six of Cups. Part of the reason I think this King of Pentacles feels like he's been blocked from knowing exactly what's going on or kind of having the big picture of what's going on. I think part of the reason why that's the case is this person feels like they are kind of emotionally removed from the situation. So whatever occurred or is occurring within this group dynamic, it doesn't affect this king in an emotional sense. So in other words, he feels the same about these people regardless of what's happened or what's happening. At least right now. I'll tell you what, Scorpio, this is a really interesting story, and I could probably pull another 50 cards and really get into what's going on here. But I have a hunch I'm kind of being given this general message because I feel like this could apply to different situations in different circumstances. And given that this is a general reading, that's probably why I don't feel like I can pull out a lot of details. I just feel like there's almost a sense that this, like I said, this Queen of Cups kind of sees the big picture. This person knows what's going on and knows what's going on with this Queen of Wands. And this Queen of Wands, I feel like, is making decisions or acting in a manner that's preventing this King of Pentacles to see the big picture the way this Queen of Cups does. I think this Queen of Wands feels to a certain extent that if she keeps the people who are aware of what's going on at a minimum, then she can probably get away with whatever it is that she's done or she's doing or whatever she's planning. There's a reason why this person is being secretive or kind of being covert about her actions or her motives. And it's because I think she knows she's not acting with other people's best interest in mind. I hope that makes sense. But she still wants to get away with whatever it is that she's doing. With as few people as possible knowing. And she could be relying on this Queen of Cups compassionate nature to allow that to happen as well, even though I think she knows this Queen of Cups is aware of what's going on. I hope that makes sense, Scorpio. I'm going to get one last round of cards and then we're going to try to wrap this up. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. Again, this could be a workplace situation. Four of Pentacles. Again, this time in the upright position. I almost feel like this King of Pentacles, there's this kind of energy like, I don't care what's going on behind the scenes as long as the job is getting done. There's that kind of energy coming off of this person. This person feels, again, very loyal, very understanding, compassionate, but also the type of person who's very dependable, someone who gets the job done. There's this indication in this set of cards that this person, his number one concern is making sure that the job gets done. Doesn't care what else is going on behind the scenes. Or it may not be that he doesn't care, it could be that he doesn't know, and frankly he's not trying to figure it out because all he does care about is that the job gets done and it gets done right. So again, this could be a workplace situation. Let's see what else we get. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Strength. Nine of Swords. Four of Wands. Two of Pentacles. And then we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so a little bit more came out with this set. I think this Queen of Wands is hopeful that this Queen of Cups will adopt a similar attitude that this King of Pentacles has. Now, the reason this King of Pentacles can look at the situation and say, you know, it doesn't matter to me what's going on behind the scenes or what people are saying about each other or doing whatever. He just wants to make sure that, you know, the job's getting done. He doesn't want to sweat the small details. He doesn't want to get involved in the bickering if, you know, if there's disagreements, that kind of thing. He, you know, this could be someone who's overseeing a job or a boss, something of that nature. But, and it could be that he's purposefully kind of just staying back, not getting involved in, you know, the nitty-gritty of whatever's going on purpose. This Queen of Cups, again, is that type of person who will let bygones be bygones, not going to hold something over your head for the rest of your life if you do something wrong or you make a mistake. She's quite the opposite. But she also cares deeply about all the people involved in the situation, has a very deep connection, and is concerned for others' well-being in an emotional sense. But she also isn't the type who would, for example, pick a fight with somebody or confront somebody over something if it meant that it was going to cause problems for other people or cause issues within a situation or circumstance. She might be wrestling with how to handle this situation, because I think she's aware of what this Queen of Wands is doing, but at the same time she's trying to decide, is this a big enough deal that I take the reins and I expose the truth and I give the information to the people who need to know, or do I let bygones be bygones? Is this a big enough deal, or can we bypass this and just say, okay, things are moving along as they should, even though so-and-so may have made a mistake, we're still getting the job done, that type of thing. So I feel like there could be, this Queen of Cups could be kind of wrestling with that kind of decision. And to a certain extent, I think this Queen of Wands is kind of dependent upon this Queen of Cups to make that decision to let bygones be bygones, to not point the finger, to not say, you know, hey, what's going on? We probably need to let so-and-so know about what mistake you made or what decisions you made, and you know, it wasn't the correct decision to make. She just wants to walk away from the situation, and hopefully anybody who might know what's going on will also kind of just let it slide. I hope that makes sense, Scorpio. That's what I've got from this reading. I'm going to shuffle these up and get a Dreams of Gaia tarot card. While I'm shuffling, I'll see if I can't get anything else. I do feel like there's more here. Here's the other thing about this situation. I think this Queen of Wands knows that this Queen of Cups does have a certain level of power or control in this situation. She's got, like, the ball's in her court. She's in this position of making a very significant decision that could potentially affect this Queen of Wands, depending on what she decides to do. Does she address whatever this Queen of Wands is up to, or what she's done, or the mistakes she's made, or does she let it go? She really is in a significant position. And she can bring it all to an end and just let it go, or she could make a big deal out of it. Okay, let's get one Dreams of Gaia tarot card for you, Scorpios. See if we can't come up with anything else, or maybe some advice, some closing words from Spirit, some encouraging words, something that might provide this Queen of Cups an answer. I'm going to take that one that's getting ready to flop out of my lap. This one, tempted to take this one too. What the hell, we'll take them both. Three of Water in reverse, which came out yesterday. Interesting. And then we have the Eight of Fire, which also came out yesterday, but it's in the upright. So this one's in reverse, this one's in the upright position. I will read both cards. Eight of Fire is the Eight of Wands. It did come out in reverse in your reading. And the Three of Cups also came out, Three of Water, in your reading. We'll read the reversal first, the Three of Water. It's a potential blockage. And then the other one. So this paragraph is super short. It's about a quarter of a page. I'll try to display the card without the glare, which means I kind of have to sit back here in the shade. So hopefully you can see the image. I know it's not easy to see, but it's the best I can do right now. Okay, here we go. The Three of Water reversed appears in order to caution us against weighing down a potential outcome with the burdens of our expectations. Make sure your hopes and desires are realistic and let go of those that are not. Free yourself of the binding nature and weight of unrealistic expectations, and in doing so, allow the outcome you seek to manifest in its own way and time. Remember, the more you expect, the more disappointed you will be if the future you hope for does not unfold as you imagine. So I'm going to say actually the same thing that I said, similar to that I said in yesterday's reading when I pulled this card. This feels like a heavy burden, especially that this Queen of Cups is carrying. And she might be trying to weigh her options and decide, well, okay, if I do this, what's the outcome going to be? If I do that, what's the outcome going to be? It might better serve this Queen of Cups to say, okay, instead of determining my actions based on what outcomes I think will occur, maybe I should just live in the moment, deal with things as they arise, and then just let it unfold naturally. Kind of hand the reins over to Spirit. Jesus, take the wheel. Because I think that she does it sitting in her lap. She's got a big decision to make, and it could influence the situation dramatically. So this might be a case where she kind of just needs to say, Jesus, take the wheel. I'm not sure where to go from here. Help me out in this. That's what I've got from this card. So we're going to read the Eight of Fire, and then I'm going to wrap this up. Eight of Fire in the upright position. This is about a half of a page, 3/4 of a page. The image, again, very light colored, orange, and the sun glaring off. It's certainly not going to help you see the image, so I'll do my best. We'll hold it right about here. Here we go, Scorpio. The Eight of Fire symbolizes transformation through action, change on a physical level that brings freedom and joy. Is it time to start a new job or quit one? Is it time to move house because the one you are living in restricts and hampers you? Or is it time to lose a little bit of weight and increase your mobility and physical fitness? Is it time to set yourself free of unnecessary weight, whether it be physical, emotional, or psychological, so you can move through life with more ease? Did I reread that? I may have repeated. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm having a hard time apparently. If you need to make real changes in your life, now is the time to do it. No more thinking, no more planning, and no more dreaming. Now is the time to get up off the couch, to act and transform yourself or your life, or to take an idea, a possession, something in your life or space, and repurpose or transform it. It may be something as simple as painting a room, making it brighter and lighter, maybe it is time to clean house from one end to the other, banishing dust and cobwebs, getting rid of all that serves no purpose, or is broken and unused. Regardless, this is a time of action and change, and it is a change that, once experienced, will bring you a sense of freedom, of weight lifted. You will feel reborn and will face the future with renewed sense of purpose. Regardless of what, it is time to transmute one state of being into another. It is time to act and enjoy. So I stumbled through that, but I managed to get through it. Here's what I got from that card, Scorpio, and then we're going to wrap this up. And I think it's advice again for this Queen of Cups, because that's who I feel like I'm reading for. But again, male or female, you can embody any of these energies. Certainly an interesting story. But I think along with this whole idea of kind of living in the moment, instead of planning something out and determining what the possible outcomes are and then basing your actions on that, living in the moment. But also with the Eight of Fire coming out, the advice I think for this Queen of Cups is to focus your energy a little bit more on what serves a purpose for you. You know, maybe it is cleaning your house from, floor to the ceiling. Maybe it is, deciding to get off the couch and going for a jog. Maybe, whatever the case may be, I feel like whatever this Queen of Cups decides to do, it should be more about what in this moment in time is going to make me happy, what in this moment of time is going to allow me to make some kind of progress, what in this moment of time will benefit me, instead of worrying about what should I do about this situation and what might happen in the future. So that's what I got out of these two cards. This reading was a little bit challenging, I have to say, because it felt like there's a specific story here, but it also feels like it could be a more general reading for a lot of different situations. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, Scorpio. I hope that the reading resonated for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, and if you feel like leaving a comment, I always appreciate that too. Thank you so much for watching, Scorpio. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.